Hotel. San Francisco's first luxury hotel and the largest in the world when it opened in 1875, witnessed culinary magic in its kitchen in 1923 with the creation of green goddess dressing. The iconic dressing remains a cherished staple on its contemporary menu. Pleasure to meet you, Chef David.
You as well, Blanche.
Now, I understand the green goddess dressing was created, of all places, right here at the Palace Hotel.
Yes, it was.
Now, can you explain how that came about?
So in the 1920s, there was the executive chef here was a man named Philip Romer, and he created the dressing as an homage to a play that had opened up in San Francisco called The Green Goddess.
So where do you think he got the idea, though, to add all of these different herbs that I'm seeing in front of me? It's a very unique dressing.
It was probably something to do with the name and just something really fresh and green and to bring that connection to the play to life.
Now, you didn't have a distinct recipe, did you? Can you tell me the story about that?
We do now have a distinct recipe. We make a lot of Green Goddess at the Palace every day. But Chef Romer's original recipe, which we have written down, is it's basically one of these, a little of this, a little of that. So it leaves a whole lot up for interpretation. Now when we make it, we make it in a blender so it gets really smooth and even green throughout.
Yeah.
But the original dressing, they didn't have blenders at the time. So we're going to make it today a little more original style with our ingredients here.
Well, this dressing is 100 years old, and I'm imagining back then people would come to the Palace Hotel for a fancy dinner, get all dressed up. How was it presented to them then?
So in Chef Romer's original recipe, it calls for escarole, chicory, and romaine, which I guess by today's San Francisco standards sounds just a little boring.
Well, I'm excited to learn how you make Green Goddess dressing, and I know that this is a very secret recipe, but
it's a very secret and non-specific recipe.
Yeah, okay, well, can you show me what you can so that I can learn? And the smell is already killing me with all of these herbs.
I'd love to. So we're going to start with a little mayonnaise.
All right.
We're going to drop a mayonnaise into our bowl. So we've got our chives.
I noticed you minced it super fine.
Our tarragon and our parsley. And Chef Romer calls for a young onion. We use the bases of green onions.
Okay.
A little drizzle of garlic oil. And then a little anchovy.
Oh, it's kind of like a Caesar in that way.
Kind of like a Caesar. It gives a little ocean, a little umami.
Yeah.
And then...
No blender, right?
No blenders, so we're going to do a little mix. Our finish is going to be, this is tarragon-infused vinegar.
Nice.
And we're going to season it up with a little salt and a little pepper.
Perfect. Gorgeous. And I noticed that it's not as green because we did not use a blender,
Not using a blender.
Yeah, so when you use a blender...
This is our old school.
Yeah, old school?
New school.
New school.
There you go.
Well, can I try the new school?
Of course.
Whoa! It's like an herbaceous explosion of flavor, and that anchovy gives it a little kick in the end. It is so I can't imagine it without the anchovy, actually.
Yeah, it really helps. It's great.
Now, I'm curious to know, how do you serve it today compared to how the Palace Hotel used to serve it back 100 years ago?
So how we serve it today, one of the things that we move through a lot of on our menu is our avocado toast in Garden Court. And we finish our avocado toast with Green Goddess dressing.
You have another preparation with salmon. Can you share that?
We do.
Wow, that is gorgeous. What a beautiful preparation and a great way to showcase the dressing. Well, thank you so much, Chef, for preserving a bit of San Francisco history on a plate. In my opinion, this is the real San Francisco treat right here.
Thank you. This has been my pleasure.